something but my name. Make a fuck nigga stay in a lane. Burn them up and turn them up internally. I feel like I'm eternal, yeah. I've been living longer than the Lord. Boy, if I ain't believing God, I won't see nothing but them walls. Gotta tell him you a king. You will never reach me cause I'm tied to a chick, dog. Nah, I ain't no regret, dog. Standing on the business. Everything you want, I know how to get it started. I'm like a cigarette. You want smoke, you get lit up. You ain't see it coming, you ain't peeped that. You ain't see it creeping in the back door. What that little dude must've thought was a nightmare. That wasn't a nightmare, oh no. I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Everything a nigga gotta say about me better be some G shit. I remember back in school when them teachers and them coaches and them pussy ass bitches told me I wouldn't be shit.
Back as you see right now, I'm back on my podcast doing interviews. I gave y'all a couple of videos to look at and watch and pay attention to, but I had to get back to the interviews because it's about that time. And tonight I got somebody on my show who should have been on my show a long time ago. But today, in this year, this moment, this month, this hour, is the perfect time to have him on. Must say, woke up feeling like the realest nigga alive.
Oh,
Kobe alive. Yeah, go Diego.
Yeah, man.
What y'all know about this shit right there, point of view.
Man,
I got my nigga right here, man. Big Lack.
Hey, man,
what's up, my nigga?
What's up, baby? For real.
Hell yeah, it's been a long time, man. And y'all, this is my nigga Big Lack. The first time I met Big Lack, y'all, I was fresh home from TDC on my 2-year bid at TDC, man. He was at our studio. I probably been home about 23 hours, 24 hours, who knows. But he was sitting in our studio getting some shit mixed down by Tuxedo Max and Ray. And we went to chopping it up, and he knew who my brother was. And since then, we've been tight. We ended up staying in the same apartment complex and everything.
Yeah, shout out Tux and Ray, man. Them niggas is real ones.
So Big Lack, man, you feeling all right, man? You good? I know you good, man.
I mean, yeah, I ain't got no complaints.
Yeah. You know, this nigga right here, hey, niggas that take their, we've been talking to each other for 6 hours to come this way. Niggas that take their time to get, and you know a nigga get money.
Yeah.
So, Big Lack, man, let everybody know where you're from, man, and where you come from and where you at.
Man, you know, I'm on this Nawf Dallas shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Fort Worth.
Oh.
I like to be clear about that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get it fucked up. You know, I've been
born in Funky
I
Town.
was born in Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? From Bullerhausen to West Side, Lake Como.
Right there, I'm tripping. Y'all don't mind. We tripping. We tripping. My bad.
Yeah, from Bullerhausen to Lake Como to the South Side to, you know, I'm out here in Nawf Dallas every summer. Man, I stayed in so much trouble that my T. Jones was always trying to send me somewhere. Now I did it in the country in GB, the little town called Groveback. Man, I got a lot of partners down there. Shout out GB.
Shout out GB.
Nawf Dallas was always where my family was based. So, you know, I always ended up back in Nawf Dallas every summer, man. So once I got old enough to really just start just moving on my own, I just stayed.
You know, and that what brought you. So how old were you when you finally just came to Nawf Dallas?
Shit, I had to be about 17. I went to barber school, everything out here.
The one right there off Forest Lane, that boy.
That was in 04.
When I first moved down here, I had to get my shit cut because I knew I couldn't find no barber. Yeah. And I had to go there, but I had a couple of homies that knew how to cut hair. Yeah. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to start back cutting my own hair. I've been cutting my own hair for 20 years.
And shit, man. We did this damn food down there, man, on Forest Lane, man. Shout out Sly over there. I fuck with Sly. You know, Sly big business.
Sly.
Big business African. You know what I'm saying? And look out for the hood. Take care of the hood niggas in the North for real, though. But he expanded out. He got shit in Carrollton, all type of shit. Now
okay.
There, so, yeah.
That's what's up.
He looked out for us, man. For a lot of niggas that didn't have nothing solid, he gave you opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Righteous.
So, you know, if you know Sly, then you know what I'm talking about.
I probably know him. You know what? I've been there 20 years.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, October will be 20 years I've been there. Mm-hmm. And speaking of me being, I only know Dallas from the time. I only know Nawf Dallas anyway because I've been in Nawf Dallas for 20 years. I stayed in a couple other spots over the years, but then I ended up in Addison for most of my part, which is far Nawf Dallas. Yeah. But my first 3 years in Dallas was I spent a couple months on Walnut and 75. Then I moved down the street on Skillman and Farrell's Crossing. I was there in Dodgeville Palms. I was there for 3 years. I had the fucking police coming in there, bitch, riding on horses. I was hustling so hard. Yeah, I had when you remember anybody from North Dallas back in 04, 05, 06. Y'all remember them police walking around on the horses and shit. You couldn't come in and dodge your palm because you showed your ID, and because we had to hide over there. But this is the point. Speaking of North Dallas, for the people the people who gravitate to me who are not from North Dallas or who hear about North Dallas a lot or just Dallas period, like my people in New Jersey, Philadelphia, Delaware, Houston, people who I was locked up in TDC, Shreveport. How was it like growing up in North Dallas from the time? What you remember growing up in North Dallas?
I remember. I mean, as a youngster, anytime before I was like 17, I was on lockdown. You know, my auntie and them, they had beauty shops and shit out here, so they was real strict. Mm-hmm. That's why I always ended up out here because they know when I come out here, I gotta act right. You know what I'm saying? So, but after that, you know, it's been, you know, Mr. Pookie, Mr. Lucci, them was some of the niggas that made me want to rap.
Yeah, and I can, cause it was 1999 when I heard Tales from the what that is he came out with. The Crip Keeper, Mr. Bookie. Crook for life. Crook for lay down, I'm a crib. That shit was playing in Louisiana hard. And I knew and I didn't know about no Stony Crook and none of that shit. I had a homeboy. We had a homeboy that used to come out here a lot. He used to tell us about Stony Crook and all that. Why it stand for, why they call it Stony Crook. It's a Stony Brook, right? Yeah, I mean, he took because Crip. Yeah, so we like that shit because I'm for the neighborhood I'm from. We like, okay, cool. We like the album cover. He was in the blue suit, pinstripe. Then K-Rock came out. Then Mr. Lucci came out. And then
see me as a young nigga, and I really wasn't from that era. I wasn't real familiar with K-Rock. I knew about K-Rock, but I wasn't familiar with him. Like Pook and Lucci, I always listen to their shit. But man, I was down the street on Plano Road not Abrams, but Plano Road and Walnut Hill.
I knew you talking about
so
that.
I'm right around the corner, but not knowing where it's going down at right down the street. You know what I'm saying? So young nigga just coming up in this shit, man, doing me. I ain't never really followed no nigga or nothing, and I really just, I don't know, man. I can't explain this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I just, as I meet people and, the more people you meet, people fuck with you if you're a certain type of nigga, shit like that, and it just kind of grow from there. But yeah, man, shit, I got it now. That was by accident, my nigga, just because I was in trouble everywhere else.
And see, now, the reason why I'm talking about this because people get a misunderstanding about North Dallas. I mean, people that's from Dallas, period, they think North Dallas is a certain way, but North Dallas is so big. Like on one of my last videos, I say North Dallas is bigger than most cities I've been through. Like North Dallas is bigger than Shreveport. North Dallas is bigger than fucking New Orleans. North Dallas is bigger than Pittsburgh. North Dallas is bigger than a lot of cities y'all think that are big. North Dallas is big, so it has different spots about North Dallas. And reason why I'm bringing up this because everybody get a misperception about North Dallas, even the people that's from here, like South Dallas, Pleasant Grove, Oak Cliff, East Dallas, West Dallas, people from Houston, Arlington, people who I was locked up in TDC. I caught myself taking up for North Dallas. Back then, back in 2011, 2010, like, where you from? I'm like, well, I'm from here, but I stay in North Dallas. I'm out of North Dallas. They're like, damn, North Dallas, y'all getting it? Yeah, North Dallas, y'all thinking of Plano and Frisco and Carrollton, which Carrollton has its spots. I said, but the parts of North Dallas I was in was thugging. I said, I came out here and I don't know how long it probably been thugging, but from the time I've been here in North Dallas, I can actually speak about North Dallas. I got the right to talk about Dallas anyway because I've been there 20 years. 10 years ago, I probably couldn't say nothing about Dallas because I wasn't Dallas out yet. I've been there 20 years. I'm 45 years old, and I've been here long enough to speak on it. I enjoyed here. I did rapping here. I rocked out stages. I did all type of stuff. My kids are born here, so the topic I want to speak on about. On your case, we got the North Dallas. People get a
it misconstrued that this is where you come when you're doing good.
Nah, man. Only thing about this shit is it's just in a different part of the city. It's just in a more upscale part of the city. That's it. 2010. What you talking about? I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of niggas ain't gonna say it, but niggas had to see us in them clubs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, niggas had to see us because niggas was mobbing for real. And we do it right here in North Dallas. We ain't even got to go nowhere else. But it seemed like every time we got stepped out and went to a different part of the city, I'm not saying all. If you know, you know. But man, man, it be all out brawls in them clubs, man, between Nawf Dallas and every other side. So, you know, that's where niggas get in their feelings about it. Hey, we don't fuck with Nawf Dallas, this, and that. Man, we wasn't no factor. Nigga wouldn't even speak on.
So,
niggas know.
So the person who's now, let's go back. Let's pause right quick. Niggas said the guy Quinn Fox, who's a partner of mine from Highland Hill, and it kind of disturbed me a little bit because he lived he the side of North Dallas he lived on was pretty much Addison, but it was a bad apartment complex. But the people around you, they cool. They not gonna. You got some people that
telling me that
he stayed in the same apartment. Matter of fact, he was staying in the same apartment complex. When
so
you was staying,
lived in North Dallas.
When you were staying right there, when me and you were staying in the same apartment complex,
yeah,
he was staying there too.
Well, why the fuck would he get on the camera and say we didn't have no respect? Why would you even speak in that light when there's some shit that you done experienced? Well, okay, let me leave that alone because I don't know that.
See, that's the point I'm trying to make. See, he only seen the Addison part and that part of North Dallas. So, but he also said his hood now. He said his hood now because Skillman got a little rougher. But I said, well, I've been here 20 years, and that side of North Dallas has been going down since I've been here. I'm only.
That's why I said all they gotta go do is check. It's documented. It's out there, man.
And see, niggas on my comments on Facebook. A couple of niggas from East Dallas, my partners, they were like, well, 26 years ago, man, we always looked at North Dallas as a place to get out the hood and shit. I said, you could be in Oak Cliff and move out the hood and still be in Oak Cliff. Oak Cliff ain't all hood.
What Negroes got to understand is, I don't give a fuck where you at. It was once controlled by the upper class. Give a fuck where you at now or where it's been. Let me tell you something, man. White folks ran this shit long before we even came.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? You could come in and start trying to put claims on some shit that they done already did if you want to. But, man, niggas need to get out of that simple-ass mind frame, man.
And here's another thing that's simple. I like what you said. Just because a motherfucker is from a nicer part of the city or cleaner or whatever, don't mean they can't get down. Don't mean they are scary.
I know this for a fact. Nigga, you go to South Dallas right now, and this motherfuckers that's done tore shit down and build brand new homes. Nigga, you can ride down the street in South Dallas right now, and you'll see a motherfucking house in that bitch that ain't got look like it ain't got no business on the street.
I ride down South Dallas all the time. El Safay, and see, this is what I think. What this would give me when niggas say just because a person is from a certain side of town, they don't supposed to be tough. That's the point. When he said
that's just like saying a nigga that can boogie won't beat your ass.
Exactly. Just because he dance or he wear pink, he can't fight.
Them be the one that get you. I know, man. I've been in the penitentiary a few times, my nigga, and niggas get that. Man, I'm telling you, man. One thing I done seen for sure is these so-called real niggas getting beat up by transgender or homosexuals.
I heard about it.
And
my lady used to be a correctional officer at Michael Unit in Sanchez.
Man,
so I see
all that tough shit, man.
I know some white boys and some black dudes in Frisco and Plano, in Richardson, Carrollton, that'll get down and beat your ass.
And I've been my nigga Thug, right? No, my nigga Thug, my nigga Boo, they be in the Trace.
You talking about Boo Baldhead Boo?
No, Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo.
The dude that was on the interview with you. Yeah, I've been knowing him for my brother. See, Jelly Roll knew all y'all. Yeah. And see, Jelly Roll used to be in GG's and Dreams back in the day. I used to go to GG's and Dreams a lot too. But Jelly Roll was in there faithfully.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so all that we was gonna get to that, I said I was about to get to North Dallas. If you wanted to see how hood North Dallas was, all you had to do was go to GG's and go to Dreams. Go to Dreams on Wednesdays and go to GG's on Tuesdays, Mondays.
That was the thing, man.
You was
I done almost lost my life out there a few times. It done went down. Man, niggas come from all over the city for that shit though. So I'm not gonna entertain just cause somebody saying their opinion about Nawf Dallas. It don't mean nothing.
Cause I felt like I had to explain it to people that get a misconception. Cause Webb Chapel, that's a whole nother. Rolling 60 Crips. It's like they gang banging over there still. They have Hood Day every year. They have Neighborhood Day. I named Hamilton Park. What's the old street? Mayhem. They changed the name off Spring Valley. You go over there acting up right now. You'll get what you want.
But see, it's all right there. That shit is congested.
It's congested. Yeah. It's about like 6,000 people.
You got a lot of Mexicans over there. Man, look, y'all can talk. See, we as a people, we are on worst enemy as black people.
Exactly.
I'll tell you something. But y'all not paying attention, man. It's some dangerous motherfucking white boys. It's some dangerous the Mexicans. Let me tell you something. On that gangster shit, it's different. Yeah, man. It's gonna be silent with them. That's just.
They'll give you a look like they really not mad, but they really mad. They got a way about them where they smile at you and grin, and
they looking at how they gonna cut your ass up. That's what they do.
They thinking about their next move with you ever. I know.
They looking at your juggle.
I know. Yeah. And so see, I had to get my take on Nawf Dallas and explain to everybody it's different areas of North. The whole Nawf Dallas ain't thugged out.
What I said about Thug and Boo, it's a white boy. I don't know him, but my nigga Thug be talking about. You know what I'm saying? It just go back to saying he a white boy. I don't know who that guy is. I can't think his name right now, but I'm gonna do this for him. I'm gonna say this for him because I done actually heard this. It's a white boy in the trace right now. I don't know what his name is off the top of my head, but I done seen him. I know what he look like. Yeah, he done punched down a lot of shit over there in the trace. The only white boy really over.
You talking over there off Forest?
Yeah, goddamn RD.
RD and Forest, right? Walking that RD down there, yeah.
Right next to the crew.
Yeah, right there. Next with old little Chinatown store over there and all that shit.
Yeah. But see, that I said that because of what you said. You know because of what you said, but it don't. Man, that color shit don't matter, man. It come from start up here.
It just fucked my head up for like I've been here and I've seen all parts of Dallas, man. It's sad. I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's people in South Dallas, East Dallas, West Dallas that would never see north of 635 because they don't go that far out the city from their neighborhood. It's people from Plano, Frisco, Richardson, Addison, Farmers Branch who would never see East Dallas, West Dallas, Arlington, because everything they got is right there. So it's us out of towners and people like you that's from here. We navigate through the city differently because we curious. We're not from here.
We're not trying to attach to hoods, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Real people. I don't care what side you from.
That's why I say no.
I don't care where you from, man. I'm not finna say, oh yeah, I fuck with the South. If it's just one nigga over in the South that I
put the mic to your lip.
And I ain't
your mic. You put the mic in your left hand and talk with your right. This how I talk. Yeah, it's like
I'm feeling like I got a blunt in my hand, but it could be one nigga in the South that you really fuck with. Just say my nigga Piece of Pain. I'm talking about real rooted South nigga. Niggas been going to his studio in the South for over a decade.
Kobe Savage got a studio in the South.
Right there in the middle of that shit, but y'all don't talk about. That's them the real niggas. The nigga that sung on Crook with Life, what was Kinfolk's name? He come from that circle.
And then you got West Dallas there. I've been going to West Dallas lately because I've been interviewing rappers over there. Lady Savage, all of them. You know, I fuck with Lady Savage.
Yeah,
Vente and all them. Over there, I've been hearing about Crossham and Gator and all them niggas. So I got all the West Dallas. I'm connected with them. I be in South Dallas a lot, and I'm on the north side.
That's what it is.
I'm right around the corner from you.
Man, we are special people, my nigga. It don't matter where you from, bro. You got Quint Black. He right around the corner from Piece of Pain. They niggas is coming through that shit and they not giving the credit where it's due. That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because really on the real nigga, the real rooted niggas in the shit, as the generations grow, don't nobody want to talk about them.
Nope.
So you know what I'm saying? This shit don't matter where you from.
You people from Dallas, man. Y'all
real people to
I'm out of town. I've been here. Y'all, it's a beautiful ass city, man. Metroplex, man. If you from South Dallas, man, and you ain't never been out of South Dallas, I got a homeboy. He said he stay in the South. He don't never leave that bitch. He stay on Malcolm X and Hatcher and other streets, Metropolitan, Martin Luther King. Uh, the thing is, explore your city, man. It's a lot of nice spots out here. It's a lot of hoods out here too that's good. You know, Webb Chapel go hard. I used to kick it in Webb Chapel a little bit because I had a partner that's from there. And I like Hamilton Park. I love the Galleria Mall and North Park Mall. I love the North Side. That's why I said if I had to choose a side, I got to choose the North. Everything's out here. Restaurants, bars. You gotta love the North Dallas, man. We get everything. We don't gotta go downtown. But we do sometimes. We don't gotta go to uptown. We don't gotta go to Lower Greenville.
Man, that shit's so small, man. Like, what the fuck a nigga gonna talk about where a nigga go like a nigga can't go where he want to, man? That shit crazy. Man. That shit weird than a motherfucker, man. That shit sound like some internet shit.
But you know, it's all good. But we gonna go into some other shit, man. Really though, let's transition to your Big Lack. He's really known as a rapper. He's a rapper. He rap.
That's, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna stop you right there and make sure we get this here. You can go to anywhere I've ever been, my nigga, to the real street. I'm talking about in this central part of Texas. Right?
Yeah.
Just say we go to Waco. You can go down there, any nigga in Waco, you can ask about me. You go to Houston. There's a lot of top niggas. I got songs with Slim Thug, ESG.
I know.
I did all of that shit.
You know, I know this shit. Yeah.
Dallas. You can holler at any nigga.
You just a solid ass nigga, man.
Outside, my nigga, about me, man.
You a solid ass nigga. I already know.
If you want to talk about the Butler Housing Projects, nigga, back when Fred and Catfish and Man, all them niggas were around. I lived there, nigga. I stole cars with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Fort Worth, Butler Housing. Go to Como, Texas. Holler at Pop Squally. Got down Peter Ray. All them OG niggas out there. My brother Montiki out there. My sisters out there. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, I just been one of them niggas. Man, shit. It really ain't nothing, man. Nigga just a grown man.
So what I like you keep talking though, because I'm seeing because it's starting to answer my questions based off your music that you put out. Because I was about to get to your music stuff because I know him as a rapper, but also I know him as on some hood shit, some G shit, some man shit, some adult shit, on some ism shit. But he put out a couple of projects, 2019, Point of View. Now I've been heard Point of View back when it came out. I've been on Point of View, That's why I came in with that line, off Go Diego. That's the first song on the album. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure he put them out most to be mixtapes, but I never knew it was a Point of View Volume 2. Now you go on Volume 1, you got songs like Don't Let Me Catch You. You got Don't Give Them Nothing. You got I think I Get It is on there. I like that right there, but that song Feeling Myself though was just a whole different way. He did a song he got a song with London or some dude named London. It got me too. I like that.
Out of Bad Rules, my nigga London. He fuck with goddamn. I can't call it on top.
The girl, the Davis chick, the Chelsea Davis chick. I like that song.
She made.
But what I was telling him, y'all, it's obviously that the last song he put out is obviously it was 3 months ago this year. So he hasn't really been working on his music. But I went back to his music and I realized this guy right here, man. Shit, if I didn't know him, I wouldn't even know he's from that. I wouldn't know where you're from. And when I peeped out, your sound is universal, your style is universal, your content is universal. You don't have that Dallas cadence. You don't have your words don't sound like you from Dallas, and that's a good thing to be honest. To let you know, from my opinion, I like the fact that if I was to listen to you hop in the car, I get like that Midwest shit. I get that West Coast shit. I get some little like some Richter Factor type of shit. Some niggas from Ohio, some niggas from Atlanta.
It was crazy, bro. I heard that shit a lot. I swear to God on my mama, man. And I heard it from different people. So they say when different people tell you the same thing, it's something you pay attention to, but it's a disconnect for me.
Is it because of the tracks you picked though? because like
Because they
but you don't sound like you.
I don't think about it. So it's just like I hear the same shit all the time. So it's like, damn. And they always say the same places. West Coast, Midwest. Damn, you sound like.
No, I'm gonna tell you, why though? Where I realized we the same age.
Yeah.
Our era, Fort Worth was connected to West Coast, in Kansas City, and that's why you got like big lurches from Fort Worth. You know, from Picture Me Rolling with on Tupac shit. You got your 6'2", from Dr. Dre shit, the Dr. Dre album, Credit 2001, 6'2". I think I be clapping my hands, stomping my feet. Every now and then they put their mouth on me. Nowadays a G like me can't even call it. That nigga from Fort Worth. That nigga from Stop 6.
What's his name?
That nigga 6'2".
6'2".
You got Big Lurch from Fort Worth. You got Cosmic Slaps. So like Fort Worth. That's why it explains you from Fort Worth. That's why I hear diversity in your music, because you're not from Dallas. Dallas got that sound like right here. Go, yeah, yo, he from Fort Worth, but he sound like he got that Dallas, the little running with the money stuff. He got the they cadence are the same. You don't sound like you from.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like my adult life is Nawf Dallas. My young nigga life coming up
It's Fort Worth.
is Fort Worth. So it's like don't get me wrong, Nawf Dallas, I was familiar with it, but I was restricted from it as a underage minor. You know what I'm saying? So as an adult, niggas know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But with Fort Worth, bro, I was running around niggas like Twisted Black. And we had
I'm about to bring him up, but yeah.
And shit like that. Them was the niggas that I was listening to.
Yeah.
He was telling
I got Twisted Black, all this shit, yeah.
Yeah, so that's that.
Hey, my celly.
I was going to jail even then, so I could go to jail and nigga, I could rap a Twisted Black song.
I'm about to get to that. My celly, he rapped the whole album of Twisted Black, the intro to the outro. Till we sitting there, man. I said, guess what? I sat there and listened to that nigga rap Twisted Black whole album.
When you were rapping for yourself, though.
Yeah, you're right.
When you in that bitch and you wish you could hear it, so you rap the whole song.
Exactly. And that's what that nigga did.
You don't care who around.
I'm talking about the nigga sat there, man, on the bunk, man. We sat there, man. The nigga sat there and rap that shit, man. We in on the day room. We nigga making a spread. And we was in Gurney unit. Now, hold up, my bad. I was in Mineral Wells. That nigga Trouble. He from Fort Worth. But yeah, so to get back to your music, my bad. I don't want to get off my track, because I got some questions I got to ask and stuff. I got some stuff I got to get to. Well, I got top. These just let me know what I got to say. Some of this shit I've been through already. Yeah, I got my notes out, y'all. Fuck y'all. It's Cuddy Kennedy Kickback Podcast. So y'all boy Cuddy J and this bitch. Now fuck till you cough up, bitch. I'm a North Sider too, though. Y'all know that though. I'm talking about North Shreveport, North Philly, North Dallas. I'm talking about niggas ain't with faking.
I don't really go to nowhere else, man.
But every city I stayed in, I was on the North Side. I'm just a North nigga. And everybody knew about North Shreveport, though. You know, everybody knew about North Philadelphia. Everybody knew about that shit. Y'all knew everything about that. But y'all know about North Dallas now. So, but anyway, the transition from Volume 1 to Volume 2, I peeped something. I said, damn, Volume 2. Volume 1 is like a mixtape, because you talking on there, you with your shit. You talking shit on there, but Volume 2, you got... It's like you wised up or something, but you put them out the same year.
I put them out the same day. Both of them.
Damn.
30 songs dropped that day.
Okay.
2 projects. They both dropped at the same exact time. One of them was a mixtape, one of them was an album. Now, what it was, I just wanted to...
Which one was the album?
Point of View was the album.
First one?
The first, Point of View, and then Volume 2. One of them had me on the cover, and one of them had like this. It was a paint. For me, I was in the penitentiary. See, that shit got mixed up because I went to the penitentiary during the time I was doing it.
Now, check this out, y'all. I said Volume 2 sounds more like an album. You go check out Volume 2, Point of View Volume 2 by Big Lack on Apple or Spotify, wherever you got YouTube. you're gonna see the difference. Both albums, I listened to them both twice, probably 3 times. I don't know, but to me, as an artist too, I'm like, yeah, this sounds more like an album. It's like he kind of graduated to a different sound. Like even the production was different, and that's why I say even you really don't sound like you from Dallas on Volume 2.
See, I don't even know. I can't think off my head which songs is on which. But I know the songs that I like.
I'm gonna tell you, "Feeling Myself" is on Volume. "Feeling Myself,"
that's on the tape.
That's on Volume 2. Now that's an album song.
Yeah, I have been holding it. See, I was trying to get off of that shit. Man, say, bro, I was going through so much. I was in so much shit. My shit was sporadic, but it was sporadic at a higher level. So I had a lot of shit. But man, I said, man, I'm finna get this shit out of me, man. I took the shit that I liked, put it on the album. The rest of the shit that I liked at the time that I did it, and put it on the other shit.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I had first when I first it was 2019 when I got Point of View when it first came out. I listened to it right when it came out. Cause that's what I do. I listen to every Thursday night a new album come out. So I listened to you because I knew who you were, and I'm like, okay, boom, boom, boom. Then I get to Volume 2 to today. I ain't know it was a Volume 2. I said it's a Volume 1 was like you were talking there. I thought I was gonna. I'm gonna tell you what. Before I even hit play, I thought I was gonna hear some ism because I know how you move. I be because you didn't want them. He one of them type of guys. I thought he was gonna be on some ism shit like Rollo the Pimp and that nigga Ali Hakeem and I thought, but when I hit play, he started talking about life and other shit and mixing it up with all that. I'm like, okay, he's spitting. But hold up. Oh yeah, my bad. Hold up, my bad. I'm slow down, my bad. A song just hit my head. It was the last song off Volume 2. We gonna go look. Look. So anyway, like I was saying, Volume 1 was good. He was going good. He was like playing. He got serious for Volume 2, y'all, accidentally because he just threw them on there. Oh, you can put these songs on there. That's what he told me, y'all. I know, trust me. So I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, damn, this right here's an album. The other one was a fucking mixtape. But the last song called 100 Bars, that nigga right there was acting up like that nigga showed out like a motherfucker, boy. That nigga snapped. He snapped on a couple of songs on that album, by the way, on Volume 2. I didn't put him down.
I wrote that shit in the pen.
That nigga was going off, y'all.
I used to do that shit in the window. We'll be working out and shit, what we working out and shit at. They'll come and add, man, run that 100 bars. That's what niggas wanted to hear. Because it was raw. And I was live with it. I'm beating on the thing and the bars is stupid. I run that shit anytime.
It's
like 150, 200 bars, 100 bars. That's what it is. 100 bars straight rapping, straight bars.
It's the last song on there, like it's called 100 Bars, y'all. Y'all check it out. There's a couple other shit on there too, though. Like I didn't put them down, but I also caught in one song. I don't know what it was. You said you lost your sister and your son.
Yeah.
Damn.
My son, he was 8 years old. Yeah, nigga. Goddamn, this shit crazy because he didn't die around me or his mom. 8 years old, nigga. I ain't gonna even say the rest of it.
Yeah, I caught that shit, man. I'm like, fuck. And your sister?
My sister, she died in 2015. I ain't gonna even,
Sorry to hear that, man. I had caught that shit in that song. I said, damn, man.
I mean, shit, nigga. I don't know my granddaddy. That's the nigga that raised me.
The song "Truth," though.
Truth. That's with
D. London.
Yeah, that's why I put it out because I like it.
It's like this. It's like so you didn't drop nothing else out the Point of View for its projects.
Let me see. I done dropped a lot of singles. That's what I've been dropping. And
guess what? And that's what you're supposed to do because people don't listen to albums though.
Right.
But I ain't gonna lie though, that fucking Point of View Part Volume 2, that shit need to be re-released. Like I listen to this shit I listen to that shit at least about 4 times a day.
Yeah.
But riding around.
That's crazy, for real.
I do my hair just riding around. I already heard Point of View for years. But I had to get back to it just to get her, because when I get in my car, man, I go to my library and I hit shuffle.
Yeah.
And whatever pop up, it might be Green Day. It might be Marvin Gaye. It might be whoever. It might be the Flipmode Squad, whoever. Busta Rhymes. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to it. Right. I'm ride. And your songs come up every now and then off Volume 1. But I never knew that you had a Volume 2 until today, and I had to listen to it.
I'm trying to look and see which songs.
Oh,
okay,
I find it right
there.
I go to it right now. Matter of fact, you can see right now that I go to search. You want to laugh me my type.
You know what though, man? That bitch do feel like a tape or something though. That bitch feel like one of them tapes where it's a feeling, it's a vibe.
Like even you did something that was how I look at the album. I feel like you made it cool for the females. The females can listen to the album along with the dudes. The Volume 1, shit, couple shits. Yeah. But like this, I feel like you could have just waited on Volume 2 to drop. You should just put Volume 2 out like now.
I'm just one of them niggas like, if I'm sitting on it, I'm gonna put it out. Like right now, I'm about to probably put out another 30 fucking songs just because I know I'm sitting on a bunch of songs. But now, you get to hear it. Man, I can drop, I've been fucking with the music places. I got my shit on Netflix and with the All American show.
I heard, yeah, ooh, hold up, thank you. Hold up. Yeah. The All American Football Show.
Yeah, the football show. I got a couple joints on there.
Hey, y'all, let's salute my nigga, man. I think I had shared this shit, man. My nigga, one of his songs was played on the series All American on Netflix, the shit that goes on in LA. The football shit,
Protect Your Neck, episode 10.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah. And when you post that shit, episode 10 was out, and I went back and watched that shit again. I was just good.
Damn, just hit their ass again like 6 months ago. There's a couple of them on there, nigga. I've been fucking with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air show, that new shit, nigga.
Shout out for niggas, man, that know niggas, man, is doing shit.
That hustle that Queen Latifah and them did with Adam Sandler and all that shit, man. We been mixed on that.
And see what they call that, guys. If y'all don't know, when your music or tracks get played in movies, they call it scores. It's like the guy from Wu-Tang, RZA, he was on that shit a long time ago, and that's how he get his money, and he still get money. So that was a big season, right? It's a big episode.
Them chicks don't never stop.
That shit from All American. When I seen that shit,
that shit. I love that shit. Cause for me, I saw the transition when niggas started beefing in the rap game, and it was all about beef. One thing about a hustling nigga, they really know they ain't got time to be into it with no niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, nigga, do you come a part of this? Do you, the circus gonna be the circus. So if you join the bitch, you gonna be a part of the circus. I just switch lanes.
A motherfucker that don't keep themselves busy, man, or when people have too much time on their hand, that's when they start just doing stupid shit.
Yes.
It's kind of like I think Boosie Badass, he got too much time on his hand. That's why he getting all. He just got a gun. He just got a gun charge in San Diego. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. But shit, that's what happened. That's how this shit.
You need to sit still, sometime, man, or do something that's keep you.
Still wild, man. That nigga, that shows me. That shit tells me that a nigga ain't moving right, because it ain't no way shit like that's supposed to happen.
And when you say ain't moving right, it can be speeding, not using your signal light, not.
No, I mean not even so much.
Why would the police pull you over?
But if you moving right, ain't nothing nobody can do with you. Boosie is a brand. He's a business. Ain't no way in the world it's supposed to be you in the penitentiary or in jail about no pistol case. I don't give a fuck how many guns y'all had in there. Ain't no way.
Exactly. I said the same shit.
You just gotta have the right pieces in place to make sure this shit go accordingly how it's supposed to go. Because if you don't, nigga, that's where you fucked up at. Straight up.
Yep. That's
Nigga
some
don't
real
put it
shit.
on you. And then, you know, he went out there to Cali, he was fucking with some banging ass niggas. Them niggas out there, they flagging and everything. He shooting video with these niggas out there. Nigga, what you thought? Nigga, they know Boosie was coming to Cali strapped. That's easy. Man, if I was him, I wouldn't even put that out there until after the fact.
And y'all know they got it's a thing out there called the hip hop cop. It's been out there ever since Tupac and Biggie got killed. The hip hop cop, he been out, and they everywhere. When they hear, I mean, they come here when the big acts come to Dallas. The hip hop cops, they come to Dallas too. So they look.
They friends with them niggas.
I know.
These rap niggas, they friends with them hip hop.
I know that. I mean,
this shit get wicked, boy.
They say the rap game crazy, man. Hollywood and the rap game is twisted.
That's just me personally, man. I'm not doing the circuit, man. I'm good. If it's something that I need to know to make something work that I'm doing, I'm gonna learn how to do it.
Yeah.
That's how.
That's why I found my wave, man. I mean,
niggas, that was gonna drive you crazy.
Yeah. Wait, you ain't lying about that. Waiting on niggas. And that's exactly what happened though. Cause you feel like you don't want to. If it's motherfuckers you loyal to, you don't want to move ahead of them because you feel like you're playing them. But at the end of the day, you end up fucking yourself.
Man, shit, it's niggas know what it is. Everybody go through it, but everybody just don't want to pay attention to it. So when you trying to make shit happen, my nigga, if you can't be around yourself, because at the end of the day, nigga, these motherfuckers gonna hurt you.
Yeah,
they gonna hurt you, my nigga. Eventually, they gonna hurt you. You gonna know the ones that love you, because they people got their own lives, so it ain't like a nigga. It's like that. You know who's solid and who ain't.
Yeah.
What your real circle of people is. Yeah. Just say if you goddamn won the lottery or got a deal, motherfucker gave you 200 million. You know, you think about every day who the people are that you gonna go get first.
And like me,
those are the people that you love. Man.
And like me, I don't hang around nobody no more, man. Like if I go by the bar and have me a drink, I'm by myself, and there's probably be some people there I know, but I'm only there for a brief moment. But like I don't hang around I got homeboys from the same neighborhood I'm from back home that live out here. It's a bunch of us. We don't hang out together that much no more. But I hang out by myself, so I don't like my name being out in the streets, because I feel like when you hang around your homeboys or hang around a bunch of people, your name gonna be out there some kind of way. And I find a way to move. Like I go to work, I kick it at the house. I found out how to enjoy myself by myself without being.
Nowadays, for real,
you don't need this shit.
Never now. But you know, you got those people that always been treated you like you treat them.
Yeah.
So them the people that you gonna always remember, man. That's it. All of that shit, man.
And the fucked up part about my situation, and I was with a couple of homeboys about a couple of weeks ago. A lot of us that grew up with each other where I'm from, in my neighborhood or our side of town, we all was good with each other. But it seemed like we wait till we get in our 40s to start beefing with each other or have different waves with each other. And that's what's going on with my homeboys or the city I'm from or niggas where I'm from. I can actually speak on that because it's some niggas who I used to love and who I thought loved me. Now that we in our 40s, you betray me once we get old. That's when you're supposed to get, understanding.
I mean, shit,
you should have crossed me when I was younger, it would me. But all this time.
But shit, you don't be around a nigga enough because the nigga don't live with these niggas. So it's a day gonna come. Shit, nigga gonna show. Every dog got a day, nigga. Shit, what's done the dog gonna come to light. If you pussy, you pussy. It depend on what a nigga might be going through in his life, nigga. He might really show you who he is. These bitches get mad. They'll show you who the fuck they are real quick.
I always tell motherfuckers, black. I said, you want to find out who a nigga is? Bring that nigga around some bitches.
Anyway,
He gonna expose himself.
I swear to God.
And that's on the North.
I swear to God.
And that's on the. And I tell you what. Every time I met we were staying in what the name of the apartment we were staying in?
On Preston Oak.
Yeah, Preston Oaks right there. Whatever that shit was called back then, Oak Run. We were staying over there with my nigga Mugger Black, who I used to run with from New Orleans.
I really want to say some shit about what nigga was doing when nigga was over there.
Man, it was wild though. We had it going on. Hey, and see, there was a secluded spot in Addison that you wouldn't even think was going on. At least you turn down that street and go behind them gates.
Nigga got some. Nigga, I made $500,000.
Niggas used to have the TVs and shit outside watching the playoffs.
But I was living in an apartment. My nigga, for real. I'm talking about not saying just, I don't know. I'm talking about just when I had this thing about the type of money nigga was having.
I already know it was going down over there though. And it was like at first I was at the 11 building, then I moved. I was at the 9 building, then I moved to the 11 building. But yeah, I remember when we were staying over there.
It wasn't about no street.
It just was a player ass shit. Everybody getting money with. To my nigga used to pull out their fucking big screen TVs during the NBA playoffs, and he'd be out there grilling and shit. Had a TV outside, everybody kicking it right there on the corner, right there by your building. I'm talking about, to my nigga kicking it hard. We was up top on the other side, but we used to go down there every now and then. But it was just like once you went inside those apartment complex, you didn't have to leave. We had the 7-Eleven right there. We go get out whatever we need, and boom, boom. Once we got behind them gates, we ain't come out of them.
I like it.
It was cool over there, but and then we had the cool ass manager over there. I remember everything was cool. The maintenance man, all that shit. So you haven't been doing music lately, but yeah.
See, you just told me you just found out about Volume 2 today, so I know you got.
Well, the last song I heard was obviously.
But see, the thing is, I ain't been doing music for like my peers. I have, it's for them too, but when you just look at it, the people that you expect to support you are the ones that do or don't. You know what I'm saying? Your peers, though. And I heard what you saying in that light, but man, I've been on that TV film music, bro. I've been on that TV.
See, then it goes back to Volume 2. I called him, y'all got him. See, Volume 2 it's this. I listened to Volume 2. It's a couple songs on there that sounds like it's for the Florida vibe, nightlife, that Miami Beach type of shit, South Beach shit. You know what I'm talking about. You there's no way there's no way you can call Volume 2. You need to listen to Volume 2 again, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Listen to Volume 2 again, and you're gonna be like, okay, it's not a mixtape. It is an album. Volume 1.
Titles, that's why I said that. I was looking at the title. That's why I went and looked at it.
Man, Volume 1, man, it's like I like it. It's good. It's sweepers. They bangers and sweepers on Volume 1, and it's good songs and good wordplay. But you did something else on you extended your cadence, your flow, your topics. You just went out and you just did you did some shit that some suburban white folks listen to on Volume 2. That's why it's more album.
I was transitioning into that probably too.
But it's funny you say you put both of those CDs out at the same time. Both of those albums came out at the same time, and you put those songs. Each song that's on the album fits what's on the album. Like the song that's on Volume 1, they supposed to be together. The songs on Volume 2 supposed to be together. And you did that shit so perfectly, accidentally.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that was talking about. Yeah, okay.
I listen to your shit. Everybody will tell you, Cuddy, a hip hop head. I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, and I'm like, I listen to. I put. Shit, after you spit your verse, nigga, that second verse come here, I rap my verse. Yeah.
Crazy, you know what though, man? I'm looking at this shit, the titles of them songs.
Shit, they go right here. I'm looking at them right here. I got them right here.
And what's crazy too, when I put them out, I had them all in a folder. So I knew what songs was gonna go on what. So I didn't really go back and listen. I had listened once upon a time, and it was the way I wanted it, and I left it like that. And I stopped once I stopped writing. I stopped performing, and that's crazy. I'm gonna say it because it's some real shit.
So speaking of performing, don't mean to cut you out. You remember Cone, right? Cone Delaney used to throw the little, open mics in Deep Ellum at the
Oh,
Nairobi's.
yeah,
He passed away.
yeah.
So now me and Goodness Gracious and a couple other people, I thought I'd tag you in it. Damn, I might have it. In July, we doing a 3-day event for Kundalini. You gotta understand, Kundalini was the first nigga to put us at the age we are anyway. I moved down here. My first show was at Nairobi's. I did the hip hop hunt, Nairobi's, Tomcats, Palm Beach,
Yeah. Coon,
all that shit.
Everybody know Coon.
That's my nigga. So okay. I thought I'd tag you. I thought because he told me to call everybody. I got Nice Enough. I got Creeper. I tagged Picasso. Because all this was down there. Lucky, Filler Station, my nigga Money Waters, Kobe Savage. All this. We all up in this shit. I need to tag you in this shit because you can perform that day. We have you can.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be in July. Let me send it. Yeah, let me turn this shit down. Cause I gotta show. I'm just gonna show it to you after the show because you need to. I haven't performed. The last time I performed was 2021 at the Freeman Cajun spot down in Deep Ellum, and I did a show with my boy Ray and Fly Tie and Tuxedo Max, and I was performing with Erica Badu's band. We did a live show. But before then, it was 2013 at the Quixotic World Theater and Elm Street Bar and Pub, whatever that shit down there. So I hadn't performed in a long time, and I used to perform at the House of Blues, Club Beamers. I did Carson's Live. I did GG's. I did Nairobi's. I did Palm Beach. I did Hip Hop Hunt. I did a bunch of shows. I did the Taste of Dallas.
They need to bring GG's back. If I could get back in the club, boy.
GG's was the longest club ever lasted in Dallas. It's a legendary Nawf Dallas club.
That shit some kind of medical building or something.
So what you gonna do with this music though? What you got coming up? You coming out with some music? I do you.
Man, listen, I got Double O Juno, MLB Dino. I got Lido Smooth. I got my nephew Fire Rico. Let me see, man. Let me see. Say, man, when I tell you, bro.
See what I'm looking at around here, shit. You.
The shit is so much. Shit, my nigga Gaddafi. If you know, you know. Say, man, that shit. So
you pretty much just falling back and just putting out artists, but you still got a little shit you gotta.
Yeah, I do this shit too. I just rap when I want to.
You know what? I got so many fucking verses and shit, man, like up in my head, and like people be wanting me to rap and record and do songs. If I can't record the song right then, I ain't gonna do it.
That's why you keep me set up. I always keep me set up.
Like I'm one of those rappers that if I'm in the studio, you say, man, you want to go in there and jump on this song? When I hear it, and I just say, I go to my Flowdex. And like, then you ain't gonna write nothing. Nah, I got something for it. Trust me, I got something for it. Trust me.
You always gotta put it on a voice memo or.
But I got raps, man. I got raps, man, that I wrote, man, in TDC, man, that ain't never been heard. Verses and shit. I got a song called Passport Chick, nigga. The way I had everybody wanted to hear Passport Chick. The way I put them words together, nigga, and metal. See, y'all know how I be going. Y'all know my album Louisiana, so y'all know how I be going out. But I be wanting to jump back out there in that water though. But if a nigga won't put it like this, I like to feature on rappers' verse songs because I already got something for whatever they got out. Like they be like, you ain't gonna write your verse. I'm like, nah, I got one.
Yeah. Like, man, I think I remember you saying some shit like that before. So.
Yeah, Ray, I'ma tell you, I be the first one. Right? If I do a song with you, I'm gonna finish my shit so quick. I'm gonna have to start off the song. Every song that I'm on with people featuring, I'm the first rapper every time because I finish my verse first, and they be like, "Go ahead and go in there and spit your verse." And like my verse always be the lead off verse because I come in with energy and I'm aggressive. So, but yeah. Anyway, man, I want to get on some nigga shit too, though. I'm just trying to tell that nigga know, man, I can get out there and I can still get my shit going.
They know a nigga. They know a nigga gonna do it. It's now everything's so visual and people so judgy. Niggas doing so much weird shit. It's like, it's just circles of life, man. You find life and the people that's like you.
I transitioned my shit, man, from rap. Like I love, like I hated to give up rap, but when I came home, man, when I met you, I started working on my second album. My first album is on iTunes and Spotify and all that shit. It's called Louisiana X's. I wrote my second album, Damaged Goods, the story in TDC. And like I never finished it because I got tired of going to the studio and all niggas was doing over there was kicking it. You been over there. You
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't even finish my album. So and I got out of the groove of it. And then when I got in a relationship, I got with this chick, it just really I started doing like shows and shit, but I kind of like got out of the thrill of wanting to rap. But I got so many raps that I wrote and raps up here, and I can freestyle good. That when I go in the studio, you want me to get on the song? Let's do it right now.
Yeah, it's just, man, transitioning with everything, bro. And you make sure you got something for everything that's going on, man. So that's why I pour a lot of love into my people, like my sons and my nephews and shit. And them niggas is rappers. Them niggas is real artists. These niggas, I always kept a studio for them niggas since they was 11, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying?
I think you could do some big laughing. I'm looking at you. Y'all, I'm looking around. I'm just looking, y'all. Cuz could do shit. Cuz need to do some shit, y'all.
Man, I
think he playing right now.
Nah, I ain't playing. They be saying that too. They be ready to drop songs with me. I be like, nigga, we trying to get this shit got nigga where? Yeah, man.
Hey, he got the weapons. He know what? Some people they be having the screws but don't have the tubes. This nigga got the tubes and he got the screws. How could he lose? But it's just putting that. Like I see, I already figured. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a part. I see what I know. I know what I need to do.
I'm gonna show you something, bro.
I know what I need to do.
Show you some shit, fam.
So, what else? Anything else you want to speak on, man, or anybody you want? You enjoyed yourself tonight? It was good. I enjoyed interviewing you, man.
You got everything.
Shit, man. I think you got everything cleared out, man. Cause I wanted everybody to know, I wanted to speak about that Nawf Dallas. I wanted to get it clear with the Nawf Dallas thing, though, because it kind of offended a lot of people, and some of us, I know a couple of us, we like Fox. I'm gonna put it out there because I put him on it's in my YouTube. So,
the thing is, man, that's his opinion.
Yeah,
it's fine. I don't want to kill him because of what he said. You know what I'm saying? But another nigga might have would.
Yeah, because Fox is a good person, though. But he's a good person. He's a good person. I know.
Stupid ass niggas.
He's a good person that speaks his mind and he don't give a damn.
That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. Do your opinion. Do your shit. Nigga can't tell you how to talk. But just know if nigga know when you disrespectful.
So I interviewed him 2-3 years ago, and he's my homeboy, so I knew how it was gonna be. But he's a good person. It's just he just said, I'm not from here, y'all, but I've been in Nawf Dallas, and from what I experienced and what I knew, I felt like I had to say something. And me and Charlie, shout out to my boy Charlie Moe.
There's nothing. It did piss me off. I ain't gonna lie. That shit pissed me off when I seen it. But at the same time, I'm like, man, see, this is the type of shit that have nigga ass in the penitentiary, man. For real though, just to show a nigga. But it ain't like that, man. He got his opinion. That's cool. Everybody, it's people that got their will. They got their experiences with them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga will say the nigga a fan. I'm running with my nigga Will said. If Will said the nigga.
Well, I mean, you got Dre Johnson on there, GG was on there. Everybody spoke up on how they feel. But Joe Montana has he commented on my little shit that I had. I did a video about it on YouTube. You know that, right?
I want to look at all this.
I had to break it down. I had to break it down with the because I was in TDC, man, having to explain to niggas. No, everybody ain't driving fucking Mercedes, and there's some Section 8 out there too, y'all. There's niggas out there. I said, how the fuck you think I end up in here?
Yeah, man,
you think Nawf Dallas? I mean, anybody can get it anywhere, and
that should be extra. That should be childish, man.
And I could
even look at it to even have to have an argument about some shit like that.
We worried about. Do you think it's cool to be from the hood? You taking pride of being from the hood? That's where we fucked up at right there. Cause I stayed in the projects. I stayed in the hood all my life. Since I've been in Dallas, I ain't been in it. Okay, I stayed on Skillman, but I didn't consider that was a hood. I just feel like it was a nice neighborhood with people from the hood live there. But I'm from the hood, grew up in that shit. But I'm not proud of being there, so I'm not gonna brag about. Oh, if you ain't from the hood, you ain't cool, nigga. You shouldn't get respected. That's bullshit. That's some bozo shit.
Man, it's only gonna be a handful of niggas that you even really know something about. You got time to be trying to see what I'm
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That shit dead, man. That shit ain't never been alive. Here, you mean that shit for some pussy?
Let me see something right quick.
Some
see if this bitch still going. Okay, hold up right quick. We gotta. Okay. Yeah. Now, every episode, I don't know if you ever noticed, I used to have that shirt that says "Scram, bitch." Remember the shirt I used to wear? I mean, you probably see it. I used to have this shirt, "Scram, bitch." It's like I give out a Scram Bitch award every episode at the end, and Scram Bitch be like, "Scram, bitch, get up, my bitch, bye." It could be anything, 635, your baby mama, that chick over there, Dallas Cowboys, whoever, the Golden State Warriors, the Lakers. It could be scrambling, whoever, the Celtics, anybody, shit like that. The Heats, the Nets, whoever, headaches, stomach aches, negativity. So we give our scram bitches at the end of the set. And is there anybody or anything that you just want to say, scram?
Yeah, man. All you bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
Scram. You know what I'm saying? All you pussy ass hoes who think a nigga needs you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Scram.
Yeah. All you motherfuckers that don't have no sense of logic.
Yeah.
Scram.
Bye. Scram.
Black and white. It makes sense or it don't. Scram. Don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, nigga.
Yeah.
If you think, with all due respect to whatever preferences of sexual intercourse that you like, you know what I'm saying? Don't put that shit on me. Scram.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, hey, y'all. You know what? Now, over the last 6 years of Scram Bitch Award, y'all, that probably was the livest and most fire scram ever. Ooh, you know, I gotta chop that up, y'all. We gotta make it a song. Y'all know I've been working on the Scram Bitch hook for a long time. Scram, I got the t-shirts coming back too, though. Scram Bitch, I got the t-shirts coming back soon. Scram Bitch. Okay. He gave y'all the Scram Bitch Award, y'all. My Scram Bitch Award too. First time I want to say scram to the Boston Celtics. I know they're playing my team right now. What the score is right now? I'm kind of nervous right now. These motherfuckers. We down. We lost, y'all. It's tied 3-3. We got to go back to Boston. They won in Philly. Damn, fuck. Damn, Joel. Anyway, scram to the motherfucking Boston Celtics. Scram to all you hating ass motherfuckers. Scram to the negativity. Scram to all the shitty bozo shit going on. Scram to all the lunatics out there just. Huh?
Who's Tiffany?
I said bozo activities.
Oh,
he said Tiffany. Yeah, hey, Tiffany or Tiffany. Scram the T. He said Tiffany. But you know what? On the count of three, we gonna say scram, bitch. 1, 2, 3. Scram, bitch.
Yeah.
In other words, go fuck yourself. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball.